Hi, good morning everybody. We are on our way up. It's about 7:40 in the morning. It's a bright, nice morning here. Okay, the top of the hill might be a bit cloudy, but we are nevertheless going to test drive this little car. Now, what car are we in? Well, this is one of the cutest cars I've ever driven, and it is actually the Kia Picanto GT Line. Now, this is the top of the range model, and it's got all the bells and whistles, okay? And for this class of car, or rather in Malaysia, this is probably the lowest price car that you can get that will give you AEB. And what's AEB? That's autonomous emergency braking, yeah? Okay, this car comes with it. Of course, it also comes with the ESC, which is electronic stability control, plus TRC, which is traction control. So, and on top of that, it comes with a ventilated disc in the front and also solid disc at the back. And the front calipers are pretty big. So, this car actually can stop very well, potentially. We haven't tested it yet, but we're going up there to check how it behaves. And also it's got 16-inch wheels. You just imagine a 1.2 liter car with 84 horsepower, 121 point something Newton meters of torque, and running 16-inch 195 45 series tires. Okay, so these are actually pretty good tires with very thin, rather low sidewalls, and so there's very little tire flex. If the key is making some noise, I'm going to move the key to a more secure place. And so there's very little tire flex, so technically it should corner better, yeah. And of course there's another variant, and that comes with smaller wheels. I think it's 14-inch. This one comes with 16, so it makes quite a lot of difference to the handling. So as usual, with those stripes on the road, rumble strips they call them, a bit noisy. But anyway, drive, of course, is to the front wheels, yeah? It's front wheel drive, and we have a 4-speed automatic transmission. Now I've been driving this car a little bit in the city and coming up here. One thing I noticed about this one is that it is there's something unique about this gearbox, or rather different about this gearbox from other 4-speed slush boxes, in that it seems to have a very good lockup, or rather it doesn't slip so much, yeah. So the pull, when it shifts down and then when you accelerate, the pull is very, how do you say the word? It's very strong. It's a very strong pull, which means that there is minimal slippage. Okay, with most slush boxes, quite a mouthful that one. You get a lot of slip, and then you feel like you are revving a lot, but the car is not moving. But in the case of this one, it pulls very well, and it's a 4-speed. And what I like about this gearbox is that it's got a gated shift. Okay, there's no sport mode, no nothing, but it's got a gated shift that allows you to shift between 1 to 4. Okay, so you can use it as a manual anytime. Now this gated shift is well, some people like it, some people don't. The thing good about this is from 4th to 3rd, all you got to do is pull it to the left, yeah, and it goes into 3rd, and it stays in 3rd unless you shift. So we are at the start of the hill now. Let's check out how this car can do. So do more driving, less talking. Okay, first impression seems pretty good. Now, in some previous videos where we run some small CC engines, some of our viewers said that the engine noise is very loud. Yes, it's true, because these small engines are very small and they don't have a lot of power. So in order to get the most out of them, you got to use the gears. Okay, and well, in the lower gear, your engine turns harder. Okay, here we go. Okay, now the second gear. Not bad. Okay, there's a bit of mist. Okay, it's McPherson struts in the front and torsion beam at the back. They had a description for the torsion beam. I think they call it couple torsion beam. I don't know what that means, but let's see how it translates to the road. Oh, by the way, headlights are automatic, so they're on in the mist. And let's see whether we can continue. So lights are on in the mist, and we're in second gear. And going up. Oh no. There's another car. Wow. Wow. Okay guys, we are going to abort this run, go for breakfast, and no, we won't abort it yet. Let's go up slowly. Okay guys, this has become a drive in the mist video. So how do you drive in the mist? First thing you must do is you only drive as fast as you can see, and I can't see. So, and your lights must be on, yeah? Look at that Axia there, he's got his lights on, thankfully. And you only drive as fast as you can see. I can't see very far ahead. I think visibility is down to about 50 meters. Yeah, 50 to 60 meters. So I'm going to shift upward gear. And so, okay, there's a car that is going very, very slow. And he's got his emergency flasher on. You shouldn't be doing that. Okay, you should just have your fog lights on. So for this one, the fog lights are on, and our headlights are also on. So you have to switch it on so that people can see you. It's more for people to see you than for you to see with. Okay, now so of course I know this road quite a bit and I can remember parts of it. But one of the things you can do is you can follow the white lines. Okay, so the lines that are nearest to you would be the center line. Okay, see now the mist is clearing a bit. And of course if you're going slow, you move over to the left. Okay, there's no traffic behind me. So in some of my videos, somebody said, boss, you never signal when you're changing lane. Okay, if you're in a mountain and there's nobody around, you don't have to signal, yeah? Because I look at my mirrors every few seconds. Okay, so the mist has gone down a bit, and maybe we can still salvage this drive, yeah? Okay, I'm in third gear. So if you hold it in third gear, it won't shift to fourth. That will give you a measure of control over the gearbox. That's why I like this gearbox. So going downhill, we are using the brakes a lot. And how does it handle? Not bad. Okay, it also shifts down to second by itself, yeah? Even though the gear shift shows third. And we are going to take the line through here and cut in on this side. And we are past that car. Okay, that is second gear, even though it shows third. Now it's in third. And actually this car is actually quite fun to drive, yeah. Yeah, it's very small. Okay, I think you shift down to second by itself. Okay, it would have been better if I shifted it down to second. Okay, there's a Innova, no lights on. Somebody should tell him, hey, switch on your lights, man. Okay, you can see now there's a SUV in front and his lights are on, so I can see him. Okay, so the road is going to bend to the right, but he doesn't know, and he's proceeding with caution, which is the right thing to do. Okay, so as a guide, what I'm doing is I'm following the lanes, and you can see the truck there doesn't have his light on, so that's dangerous. He's hard to see, which is why we are going slow. Okay, you must go at a speed that you can stop immediately. So we are going at 50 kilometers per hour. Okay, in the mist. Our lights are on, and gosh. Okay, you can see very faintly there's a car in front of us, and he's on the outside lane, and we're going behind him. Let's see if he moves over. Move over. Thank you. Yes, move over. And there's a truck in front of him. Okay, thank you very much. And we are going very, very, very slow. Okay, 50 kilometers per hour. No, actually we're going at 60. But well, I'm using the white lines. There's a thicker line on the right hand lane, and there's a broken line in the middle. I am keeping to the right because there could be trucks going very slowly on the left. So in the mist, you stay here unless you have a car coming behind you, like I just did to the other car, yeah. So the right hand lane is probably safer in the mist, but not necessarily so, yeah. On a highway, I would suggest you go to the left, yeah. But this is a mountainous road, and there are 2 lanes, and I'm sticking to the right now because the white line on the right hand side is thicker, so I can use that as a guide. Okay, we are very near the roundabout, and we are near the end of our drive. I'm moving to the left. Yeah, we're near the roundabout at Gotong Jaya. And here we are, probably one of the slowest drives I ever had going up the mountain, but well, it's an experience that we can share, yeah? Okay, so for those of you who have stayed with us throughout this video, thank you for watching. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a bit of breakfast in the regular mama here, the best mama at this side of town. Okay guys, we have just finished breakfast. I spent 45 minutes in the coffee shop and waiting for the mist to dissipate, but it hasn't. So it's as foggy as ever, and we are now starting our run down the hill and going at 40 kilometers per hour because the mist is very, very heavy. I would say it's thick fog. So those of you who are driving, if you ever come across a situation like this, please go slow and also turn on your headlights and fog lights, yeah? So we've done that, and we're going down the hill. So you can see now, wait, there's a car behind that wants to overtake. Okay, he's in a big hurry. Okay, so, and he doesn't even have his lights on. Well done. Alright, now we are not going to go fast like he is. Well, at least he should have switched on his lights lah, because nobody can see him. I can't see him from here. And anyway, back to the subject. if you are driving in the fog, please slow down. You should only drive as fast as you can see the distance in which you can stop. Okay, so if there is a car that is parked on the roadside or broken down, it's very, very hard to see. There's a good chance you can hit into it, especially if it's at night. In the daytime, it's not so bad. So how do you see the road? One of the ways you can help to see the road is to follow the lines. So what the Genting management has done very well here, yeah, this is a road maintained by them, yeah, is that they have put lines on the sides of the road, and we just follow the lines. See how dangerous it is. You really cannot see anything. And there's a junction there. Cars can be coming out. Okay, we are keeping right because we just met a car that was going very fast on the... Sorry guys, I'm sorry. We are keeping left because there was this car that came very fast, and we had to move over to let it go. And he was going really, really fast without his lights on in this fog. Can you imagine? And his car is white, in the white fog. So it's very, very difficult to see unless he brakes. Anyway, we are going a little bit on memory of the road and looking at the lines. So right now we are following the left hand line. See, there's another car in front of us. Luckily he's got his lights on and he's going slow as well, so we will just overtake him. So the mist is clearing up a bit so we can go a bit faster. And there's a monkey on the road and a Myvi. Okay, we are coming to the sharp left-hander uphill, and we are driving in D. Okay, just as a small indication of fuel consumption, we are getting 9.7 liters per 100 according to the multi-info display here, and that was despite quite a high speed up and downhill with some fog, slow driving of course, and but that's a very good number to have. So we are in D. Of course the car is shifted down to third gear. Okay, what we're going to do is we shift down to third. Just to let the bus know we are here. Okay, the fog got a bit thicker. You don't want to see a car stop in the middle of this. Okay, there's a truck in front of us without lights. Oh, his lights are on. Actually couldn't see. Okay, back to this car. Actually, I'm quite surprised. It handles quite well. Okay, the road is a bit damp, but that's not a problem for this car. And we add a mini roundabout, and we take the left. And the mist gets heavier. So we slow down a little bit, but I can see two cars in front of me. So visibility is a bit better than just now. And there you see a Bezza overtaking a Hyundai Santa Fe. And so do we. Dogs on the road. So we are holding it in third gear, and of course downhill the car will keep it in third, and we are depending a lot on the brakes to slow the car down, but no problem, the brakes are excellent. Well, like I said in the walk around, the calipers are big, so the brake pad area is big, so the front ventilated brakes are pretty good, and the mist has slowed down. Okay, we shift down to second. And we're almost at the bottom of the hill, so okay guys, I was thinking of doing a second run, but then the mist has not reduced in any way, so we are going to, the car behind me is going so fast, I'm afraid his brakes might fail. Okay, I'm gonna go on the left. Alright guys, we are at the end of the run, so that's it for today. Till we meet again. Okay, I forgot to say, did I like the car? Yeah, very nice. I like this car very much. And did it handle well? Yes, it did. The 16-inch wheels and the vented disc and the rear solid disc help a lot, yeah. So we're going down the hill now. Our fuel consumption has gone to 9.8, and we're going to overtake this Merc on the left because he's going too slow, and we're going to go down the hill, and we're going to do some other types of driving with this car. So till we meet again guys, bye bye.